with responsibility. I mean, I am committed to self-improvement, and I work at being the best person that I can be and using this platform for as much good as I can, but it doesn't mean that... Shut up! Gosh. Oh, no.
Whatever.
It was before Captain Marvel. So I was figuring out this character, but very much in the dark, because there was no script to read. There wasn't even, it wasn't all fleshed out yet with the Captain Marvel solo film either. So it was just kind of finding our way, but it was a good group of people to figure it out with, right, guys?
Yeah.
Wasn't it fun being there for all my extra takes?
Signed you up with the printer.
No, God! No, God, please, no!
You play Captain Marvel for?
I don't know. Does anyone want me to do it again?
What? Don't be so modest.
I don't know. I really don't know. I can't. Can you? I got it.
Damn! Emotional damage!
All right, my friend, we are going to watch the Marvels trailer here. It's the second trailer, actually. So we're going to watch this and try not to cringe too much. I'll probably break it up, too, so it's like they don't get me copyright shit. But
okay, we can always EFAP it, too.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. All right, here we go.
Carol Danvers, prodigal child of the Milky Way.
Nick Fury, my favorite one-eyed man of intrigue.
Oh.
Who the fuck is writing this?
Like she never knew him when he had one eye.
Oh,
she saw him get a scratch like that. What a bitch! She hasn't seen him in like 20 years.
My one-eyed man of intrigue. Like,
and all he basically said was the prodigal son returns. Like, that's all he said. And she was a bitch about it right from the get-go.
Well, you know, these days people don't give a fuck about Nick Fury anymore. So
yeah. Did I mention Nick Fury's black?
Exactly. Yeah, Nick Fury's on that hook a brother up shit. So unless you're a brother, sister, of the darker complexion, you're not really in Nick Fury's line of sight. So.
Well, he only has the one eye.
Spoilers, everyone, for Secret Invasion. Everything's fine because Nick Fury's right here. So
but we knew that before it even launched. Too.
That's
that
true.
Was the funniest part.
That's true.
The original trailer.
Way to show a trailer before Secret Invasion comes out. There's no stakes. No fucking stakes at all. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Oh, man.
Glorious.
Prodigal child.
Nick Fury, my favorite one-eyed man of intrigue.
How goes it out there?
I know.
It's the flirkin'. It's the flirkin'.
It's a fucking cat.
You remember the flirkin'?
It's a cat. Screw that flirkin' shit. I'm still furious that Nick Fury lost his eye to a fucking cat.
Yeah, this is who Fury lost his eye to. This fucking cat right here. And it wasn't even in flirkin' form at the time.
And not even for any real reason. He just didn't want to be played with.
Yes.
Like Fury was just playing with it, and he was like, "Okay, I'm done," like a cat normally would.
Nick Fury, the boss of bosses, the spy of spies, the badass of badasses, and he loses his eye to a fucking cat scratch.
That's the whole reason I went to see Captain Marvel, was I wanted to know how he lost his eye.
Yep, exactly. And then you know what? But the writers, they said it. They said they did that on purpose. They did it on purpose. They wanted to, again, troll the fans.
Do you know who else did it on purpose? The She-Hulk writers.
Yes. Yep. Here we go.
Cold, no air, space.
No air. Can she breathe in space? Like what?
I mean, she can breathe in space. My question is, like, she clearly wasn't wearing like a helmet when we saw her in that thing. So how is she talking to him? Because even if she can survive, she can't talk.
exactly. Yeah, I don't know.
Because newsflash, you need air to speak. I don't know if the writers of this movie realize that, but you do.
They probably don't. They probably don't. They're too much of a nerd. You got to dumb them down.
Space. Captain Marvel, the Annihilator.
You see that girl boss right there, the villain?
But when did she actually get the name Captain Marvel? Like, she didn't in the actual movie, because we kept waiting for them to say it. They never did. And then they're just saying it like they've always called her that. And it's like they never have.
Yeah, I don't recall. If anyone remembers when they first called her this, please leave a comment. Yeah, I don't remember when they started calling her that.
In the comics, it was a play on Marvel. Like, my name is Marvel, so I'll go my Marvel when I'm doing my superhero shit.
Hey, TC, hey, none of that comic shit, you nerd.
Oh yes, I am so sorry.
We don't do that comic nerd shit here. All right, this is Marvel, right? We don't do that shit. So don't even reference it. Okay.
Keep comics name out your fucking mouth.
Oh man.
Took everything from me. And now I'm returning the favor.
She's like got God powers. If she was meant to take anything from you, you lose it because she's indestructible. So,
God, this CGI looks fucking awful as well.
We could probably do better. We could probably do better with a few minutes with our own computers.
Yeah, really. And it looks like she was putting on those bracelets. Doesn't Miss Marvel have bracelets like that?
God.
But she's a mutant now. So, because, reasons. She's a mutant now.
Yep.
Favor.
How did she have time to shoot that? How did she have time to shoot? We know how fast Captain Marvel is. She should have been able to take that bitch out.
Just take her out. Yeah, one hit. Done. I mean, she fucking...
At light speed, or near enough. Like,
she took a hit from Thanos and was unfazed.
With the gauntlet.
With the gauntlet. Unfazed. Yeah, I'm sure they forgot all about that, too. So... Well, then we got Monica Rambeau here that just touches shit.
And she can see light.
Huh?
And she can see light. Like approximately everyone who isn't blind of the human race.
Exactly. Oh man. So we all have her superpowers, essentially. We all can see fucking light.
That's literally how they describe it, which is freaking great.
Oh my gosh.
What is happening to me?
Oh, TC, I didn't ask you. I didn't, hold on. Let me. Do you know who that character is, by the way?
Only in the vaguest possible of terms. I know it's Kamala Khan just because I know the name from the comics. But
oh, what are you doing?
But and I know the actress herself is actually like not a piece of shit.
Right.
She actually seems relatively plucky, almost. So that's good. But actually knowing of the character beyond like superficial shit, not a clue.
Yeah, she. I think I actually believe she is a fan, which I will give her that. Like, I'm pretty sure she is an actual fan. She did reference Earth, as 616, and she and as in herself knows things, but again, she'd be too much of a nerd, so she's had to stay in the lane.
I also think it's funny because I'm pretty sure they're having her write the reintroduction comic.
Oh,
for like tie-in material, they're actually having her write it, and she's like straight up like, I've never written anything in my life, so I'm just gonna write something I would want to read. It's my own fan fiction.
You know what?
Fan fiction.
It might be good.
But you know what? She cares. So it'll probably be about 5 steps above anything the MCU's launched in the last 3 years. Anything post, Endgame.
Right. My only fear is if the editor looks at this and goes, "This is too on point. Like there's no messaging in this. There's no identity politics in this."
She's trying to write a good story. What's wrong with you? But you know what? Good on her for A, caring about the material, B, being a fan, and C, genuinely trying to do something good. Good on her. I very much respect that, and I'm glad for her, even if the way they portray the character still has a shrieky voice and it annoys me.
No, I agree. I agree with that.
What is happening to me? She's entangled our light-based powers, so we switch places whenever we use them.
Strong theory.
You can absorb light. I can see it.
Asking literally every human who isn't blind in the world.
That was such a discriminatory, like so discriminatory. Like you can see it, but what if I can't see it, bitch?
Yeah. How can you write that? How can you write that, you bigots? What about Matt Murdock, assholes?
Exactly. Oh my gosh, this movie. Oh no. Oh no.
And I just love that they're like, she can see light. Like, they could be a little more descriptive as to what the frick her powers are. They could be more descriptive about what any of their powers are.
Exactly.
But, because I damn sure know that Captain Marvel can do more than absorb light.
Yes. Yeah.
Last time I checked, shooting laser beams is not absorbing light. It's expelling it. Just saying. Second of all.
Oh man.
You can see light. Well, good for you. So can I.
What was that Kristen Bell said?
Good for you.
I'm gonna have to flip that as well. This is fucking great.
And that doesn't actually explain shit about her powers.
It doesn't. It doesn't. Oh, geez. Look at the CGI right here. It doesn't look fantastic. Look at this.
It looks like somebody put a screen on their computer.
Yeah.
It's like a wallpaper.
The only thing I can't stop looking at is Brie Larson's tits. So that's about it.
I can see it. And Kamala.
Who's Kamala?
Hi. She can turn light into physical matter, which I have never heard of.
She's got the only one that like they've actually described in a way that I'm like, that could be useful.
Yeah, the only one. The only one.
And again, like, that's totally not how any of their powers work, even by observation in their own material. But based on the description, the only one described any way useful is Kamala's.
It's Kamala's, yeah. She can absorb light. Yeah, so can a dark fucking surface. I can see
can solar panels.
Yeah, so can solar panels. I can see light. Yeah, so does every other fucking person in the world who's in blind.
You see, but the problem is, like, if you wanted to be a little more descriptive in what they were going for, you can absorb and channel, light energy or something. Like, because it's basically Superman. Like, that's how they're describing it. It's like Superman.
Yeah.
And you just need to add, like, an extra half sentence. It's not that hard.
I like how they even put this trailer out because people don't know who the fuck these characters are.
That's why I heard they're actually putting Miss Marvel, like they're airing Miss Marvel on ABC closer to the release of the movie, just so people understand what the hell's going on.
That's right, they are dropping on ABC. Yeah,
that's great. Yeah. Which also means that that's how much faith they have in Disney Plus, I guess.
Exactly. This is what they resort to because Miss Marvel was the least watched fucking show on Disney Plus, and Secret Invasion is getting close. But because it's the least watched, they're trying to shift and put it on a different network to bring in more people, a different audience, so that people are not
completely lost.
Yes, when they see this film.
I will be honest, like the only reason Secret Invasion's probably doing better is because of Nick Fury, the one they keep shitting on.
Exactly.
Like, if Samuel Jackson wasn't involved, they'd be like, nope, they'd nope out.
Yeah. It just would go the same way the Miss Marvel show did. So
Show you.
quick question. So I remember. So I watched WandaVision just because it actually started off pretty fucking good, and then
I was interested. I'll be honest. Yeah,
took a beeline and just derailed right off the tracks. But there was a episode where Monica Rambeau gained her abilities just by stepping through this fucking barrier.
because it's rewriting her molecular structure or some shit. Yeah,
some shit.
And they had the poli-sci major suddenly become an astrophysicist.
Correct, just out of nowhere. Out of nowhere. The only glimpse that we even get of her abilities is when the guy, the head guy of
shoots at the kids.
Yeah. Shielding the kids, and did she absorb the bullets? Or the bullets went through her? Like, I don't.
I kind of got the impression she turned into Flubber for about 10 seconds.
I don't know where her fucking power is. No, wait, I do. They said it. She could see light. Like, that's her power.
But seriously, like, I don't even know how she stopped the bullets.
I don't know either.
Like, did she go intangible and then just, like, increase the tangibility something as it was going through, or what? I don't even get it.
Like, why don't you explain her abilities like more in depth? Like, I don't know what the fuck's going on. Especially
since the kids were about 5 feet behind her.
Yeah.
And when you actually when they actually show the guy pull the trigger, the bullets are at her eye level, so they clearly weren't endangering the kids who were about half her size.
Right. Again, these are things they forget. These are things that they.
It's like, do we need to know everything about their powers? No, but do we have to have at least a vague sense of, okay, this is what they can do and how they do it? Yeah, I think that would be useful.
Vague power explanations for dummies. This is what.
The thing is, we don't need much, just a little bit.
Yeah,
a little bit more that I can see light.
Exactly. I can absorb light. Like, come on.
So do plants.
You're nothing special.
She's targeting every planet we call home.
Well, for two of you, that's literally just Earth. So the only one that would meaningfully affect is Carol.
Yeah.
And since she can't act worth a shit, at least in this series, we won't know how much it affects her. Plus, she killed Don. She gets what she deserves.
I mean,
or she crushed the Don's hand. She crushed the Don's hand, so he couldn't serenade the children at the children's hospital.
Right. And Don, we trust.
Praise the
Don. Donnie Longlegs. No, so I was gonna say, yeah, you're not the only person who believes that. Apparently, the Disney execs also believe she can't do it on her own as well. Case in point, we have the Marvels and not Captain Marvel 2. I think there was an article. I actually reviewed this for our Instagram channel. You can follow us at We're Those Guys. But there's there's like an article which stated that she said the execs felt like she didn't do well on the solo movie of Captain Marvel. So that's why they had to change the title from Captain Marvel 2 to The Marvels.
The irony is like, I don't blame her performance in the movie on her. They gave her a very bland character. I can blame her for being shit at PR.
Yeah.
Which is what really murdered it.
She definitely puts her foot in her mouth, and it's not a good foot if you saw it. So it's not a good looking foot. Not a foot you bring home to mama, that's for sure.
No.
But yeah, like and then I feel like the big hype with that too is because it was sandwiched in between Infinity War and Endgame, like one of the two of the most highest grossing films. So of course,
and plus they actively implied that she would be integral
exactly
to the resolution of that movie.
Yeah.
And it's like her importance to that movie ended about 5 minutes in when they brought Tony to Earth.
Yeah. So
then she gets mad.
Of course that movie was going to make $1 billion, you know?
The most anticipated cinematic event probably ever. I think that'd be fair to say.
Fair. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
Yeah, if you're actively, especially the way they wrote it, so that way it would be, she's very important, so you gotta watch this movie. You're gonna survive off of that, off the back of that movie. That doesn't exist anymore. Good faith toward Marvel doesn't exist anymore.
It does not.
Only the shills really have good faith at this point.
Yeah.
Otherwise, us and people like us were like, you're gonna actually have to prove you're capable again, because you've already proven significantly that you either can't do it or just don't care to.
Just don't care. Yeah.
And I don't know which is worse.
I would never choose to bring anybody into this.
You are not the only thing standing between this and the universe.
Oh my god, we're a team.
Oh my gosh.
And then there's the classic, "Don't you tell me to smile" is one of the lyrics they're emphasizing in this show.
How about smile?
Oh, that's a good outro for this. Good outro for this. Put the Don. Put the Don in his rightful place.
Oh, the Don. Yep, that's true.
Higher.
Further. Faster.
Shit. Shittier. Shittiest. Oh man. I fucking can't, man. I can't. Who's that good kid, Gus?
Oh my god! I can't.
The only one with a reasonable reaction is one who's like, "Holy shit! What did I just watch?"
I love Monica Rambeau's fucking response to all this. This is because that's exactly how I feel about right now.
I can't.
I got it.
I can't. I fucking can't. Like that's sums it up perfectly. Perfectly. Yeah. So
God, that was awful.
That was it's not good. It's not good.
I really wish that they would show more of Kamala where she isn't shrieking. Because again, she actually seems like nice.
Yeah.
And to actually care. So I have this impression of just, oh my god.
Yeah, I know, being that teen that's just so caught up and enthused and fangirling and it's
like I don't want it to be bad. Like I want somebody who cares to do well, but she's giving me a headache.
Yeah, the material they're giving them is just It's not great. It's not good.
Oh God,
it's not good. So yeah, we can chalk this up for another loss for Disney.
What do you say we do it on a $5 Tuesday and do it in the car review like we did?
Yeah, that's all this movie's gonna be worth.
Oh God.
$5 review day. So I was trying to find the budget for the Marvels.
Well, I mean, again, that's not going to honestly reflect it because of all the reshoots.
Yeah, yeah, that's true. I mean, thus far, we're already up to 130 million, and that's just and apparently that's just after 2 months of filming. So yeah, so that's not even including the reshoots, the final production, the marketing. Yeah, it's
and they've been pushing this marketing wise. They have.
Yeah, they have been. They have been. So.
Which is kind of funny. Which is kind of funny because it took them forever and a day to come up with a trailer. First time around. Like now they won't shut up about it.
They're trying to push it hard. It's like normies don't give a fuck. Like they don't care.
Nope, the normies have finally started to nope out.
Yep, they have. They have. And I don't blame them. I honestly don't blame them. So, all right, man. You got anything else you wanna say about this fucking trailer?
The Dawn better save the day.
Oh hell, the Dawn. All right. Well, we thank you guys for tuning in. We do ask that you smash that like button, subscribe, leave a comment, let us know what you guys think. Share this video out there, hit that bell for notifications. And you guys take care.
Bye, everyone.
People call me the Dawn.